Welcome to Monologue Mondays with Marcus Woods. Oh, we're going to have a great time already. I can tell you right now. Thank y'all for your patience. Please share the live. And you know this will replay again on YouTube as early as tonight. So you can tap in and watch it on YouTube on Monologue Mondays with Marcus Woods. Look, I'm excited. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm excited to have these people here. I got to waste a little bit of your time. Look, y'all know Out of the Woods Production, which is I am the founder of, and I have a team of people that write scripts for actors who need scripts for their auditions, scenes for their auditions. So if you need a monologue and or scene, y'all hit us up. Y'all go to otwproductions23@gmail.com, and we will look out for you. Y'all know that we have the 60-second ones for $45, and we have the 30-second ones for $35. So hit us up, and that'll be great. Now, also, I did a thing, and I'm excited about this thing. I have a digital book out that you can go and download right now. It says How to Win the Room. It's about unshakable confidence for actors to win in the room. It's only $7, y'all. I mean, you know, you do that with coffee. So go get my book. It's real dope. And so, and y'all been showing love. I gotta say, y'all been buying this book up, and I'm blessed and grateful that y'all doing that. But let's run the numbers up a little more, please. And more importantly, I gotta say this. So I had an audition last week, and I pulled out my book on my phone and went through it, and I was just like, oh, I felt so confident when I walked in the room and had a really good audition. So I'm not just saying this because I want you to buy the book, because if that was the case, it'd be a $50 book. It's only $7. It'll help you in your audition. So go check the book out. Check out my friend's book. Shantae DeLon has a book called ACT. It is an amazing, it's an acting class and a little book that you can keep in your back pocket. And on set at the audition, go get her book. Hit up Shantae DeLon. Now, we're here. This is my first round table. It's not really round. That's why it was called the Triangle of Truth, because it's a triangular table. But I'm excited about it, and I have these wonderful group of women here that have been in the game, that are doing work. Some of them are currently working or currently got offset, and I'm excited to have them here. They're all talented. They're all amazing. So I want y'all to go and share this live and tell their people that they own, and let's go crazy. Here we are. Let's see the room. They're here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from my left and to my right, and this is probably the only formal we gonna do. After that, you know what I mean. Y'all introduce yourselves. Y'all tell them who you are. I'm so excited. Go.
Okay. Zakiyyah BG.
See, she don't care. Go ahead. Go.
Heather and Tibbets.
Might as well keep going this way.
What's up, y'all? My name is Kayla.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Shelia Scott.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all, I've either worked with these women on something, or we were in something together, or I've worked with them one-on-one. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you for having us.
It was a dream. This is my 20th episode.
Okay.
I know. I'm so happy somebody clapped for me, because Peaches said, let me tell y'all, Peaches is our producer. Y'all know Peaches. She's great. Peaches said, you the only person that did your first season with 21. I'm doing 21. I'm going one more episode, and then our season is over. But they clapped, Peaches. They happy that I got 20. But no, I'm just messing. Peaches is great. But and I said for my last two, I wanted them to be special. And I said I want to do a round table, and I wanted to get some actresses that are really working, that not only are dope in y'all own right, y'all know y'all dope, but I've seen y'all work, and I know that y'all dope. But I also wanted people that's going to have a real conversation with me. I didn't want nobody to sugarcoat nothing, and I feel like all of y'all are going to tell the truth, at least your truth. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with that, and that's what this is about, y'all telling y'all truth. And y'all are amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this first segment. I'm going to ask y'all this question. Now, this question, anybody can answer, all right? Y'all jump in here and do what you want to do, okay? It's called the Pulse, where it all began. All right, so that's the question for y'all. What moment or experience first made you realize that this was your calling and that acting was more than just a dream? Anybody?
Get your ass on that stage.
Is that what they said to you?
That's what my mama said to me.
Oh, well. Sorry.
Said sorry.
So I'm okay. So that was how it started.
That was in elementary school, so we was doing like a school play, and I didn't want to go on stage. Like I did not care.
That is funny.
And you know, your mama give you that look like. I said okay. I went out there and
You did it.
I did it.
Okay. Against your will. So you didn't like grow to hate it or nothing. You was just like,
No, I think that was the shove or the threat that I need to get me.
The threat.
The threat that I needed to get me started right there.
Wow. And then now here you are. We just talked about this, so we could say it. 800 plus subscribers on YouTube.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yeah. So what y'all don't know about Z, since she spoke up first, I call her Z. So this what y'all don't know about Z is I found out about Z during the pandemic. She was the only actress still doing monologues and posting them.
Come on, girl.
But I'm talking about it wasn't just movies and series. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. She started doing stuff even from video games, monologues from popular video games. And I was like, this woman is smart. And it went crazy. And then I think you even won a couple awards. Yeah, it was just, and I was like, whoever she is, I'm thinking she lived in like Chicago or something. I was like, whoever she is, she's a dope actress. So kudos to you. Thank you for being on the show. Anybody else? Y'all jump in there. When did you know? When it was your calling?
Mine was, I would have to say senior year of high school.
Okay.
I took a theater class for the first time ever. I've always knew I wanted to be an actress, but you got to get that confidence to do it. And I don't like people watching me. I couldn't stand it. So I took a theater class for my senior year, and our final project was we had to do a monologue in front of the whole class. And I did it. And I got a standing ovation.
Okay.
So that's when I knew this was for me. And then I don't really like trying things if it scares me, but that scared me and I still did it. So that's how I knew this was for me.
That's what's up.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, let me tell you, Cooks is dope. She has Cover Up out, and her and Kayla are both in Murder and Marlowe. Yeah. And so y'all go watch it. It's go crazy. But I met Cooks on Blind Trust, the movie that we did. And that was the very first time that I met her. And you know how you meet somebody and they just cool off real. I was like, dang, she cool. And I'm being for real. All of y'all are very attractive women. And I was like, but most of the time when you deal with attractive people, they know they're cute. And so you be like, here goes another cute one. Yeah. But she came in so cool, and I watched how her and Kamal was reacting. Yeah. I'm like, oh, everybody cool. Everybody cool. Yeah. So and it was that was dope. But right then and there, you were just dope. I was like, dang, she's really good. And from that point to where you are now, and I literally was telling somebody this on the phone right before we got here, and I was just like, I said, to watch Cooks sitting here like doing this here, doing great work. But from that moment that I met you to where you are now, you're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. When I first met you, you know what got me when we was in rehearsal and you said, this is the essence of blind trust. And you hit your fist. I said, who is this king?
Thank you, Cookie.
Blew me away.
Thank you.
Hand, doing this. I said, wait a minute. Oh, my God. I love me some Marcus Woods.
You say it. You do say that
all
the time.
I'm going to say it to anybody. Excuse me. Marcus.
Thank you, Cooks. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Tell me, where did it start for you?
Mine was like 2 parts. So in middle school, I went to like a Rudolph Steiner private school. So you had to be on the stage doing art, things like that. So 8th grade, we're doing our play, and it was just like electric, like just the audience, and we did that thing. And then I kind of put on the back burner because I was like trying to find myself in high school. And then after college, I started trying improv with Switchplay. So that was a stretch. And like Cookie said, it was scared. And it's like, I'm going to start doing things because I was very shy, had a lot of little insecurities, but it just allowed me to become someone other than me.
Yeah.
And it was just, it's like, wow, I can be a vessel to storytell, and I don't have to be me. I can hide behind this character. So I fell in love with it.
Look, let me tell y'all something. I feel like Heather is one of the dopest secrets. You are. I'm just saying. Now, on my show, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm always gonna tell the truth. If I wouldn't have you, well, let me not say that because then people gonna feel away. I wouldn't have you on the show. No, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't have people on the show that I didn't believe in, that didn't touch me with their art in some type of way. We had a conversation at somebody else's premiere, and we were at the parking lot, and I was just like, "You're dope. Stop. Just stop it. Just stop it. Like, stop. Like, don't worry about who they're booking and who they're not booking. You just show up in the room and be you." And you done that because she has an amazing movie coming out where she stars in it called The List, and it's gonna be really dope when it drops. We were on that film together, but I'm just proud of the work that literally all of y'all are doing at this table. But I'm gonna save some room for that in a minute. But but you're amazing, Heather.
Thank you.
I only got 2 left.
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mine was elementary as well. In high school, let me go back. Elementary, my parents used to watch a bunch of old movies, and I remember one of the first movies that I really was like, I think I want to do this, was Imitation of Life. It's an old movie. It's not black and white, but
It's a
it
good
is
movie.
like
Wonderful
1950s.
movie.
Oh my goodness, what a movie! And I remember one of the scenes at the end, just feeling something really kind of shake in me, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do that, but I wanna make somebody feel like something on the other side of the screen. I don't know who it is. If they feel seen or feel heard, I want to do that. And that's where the seed was planted for me. And then later on in high school, I got my first drama class as well. And it's crazy when I think about that all the time, because I used to shake having to read in front of class. And so where I am now, it's just like, I might get a little nervous, but I feel like what you all kind of highlighted is we're a profession that does something that scares us. We choose to do that, and not a lot of people, if in your regular life you can just say no. If it's uncomfortable, you can just not do it, but we choose to do it scared anyway. So I think that's what keeps me kind of going in this.
But and I'm glad to hear that. First of all, for you to even mention that movie.
Yeah.
Some people won't even know what that is, especially in the world that we're in, the film world that we're in here. A lot of people don't know. Like, the last thing they saw was Friday, and then you get what I'm saying. And so, but for you to say it shows the depth of the type of actress that you really are. You know what I mean? I would see your work around all the time. And then we did Missing. Which was crazy because you wasn't my original daughter in Missing, right? And I remember coming I went to the last rehearsal. And then I got the set, and it was like, I saw the picture. We had the scene, we were doing the scene, and it was like Missing. And I was like, that ain't the girl from rehearsal. That ain't the girl who I was crying about getting my emotions together for, and that was so crazy. But another one, I have people that I talk to in and out of acting, but that are very still like big film buffs or whatever. And I was on the phone talking with a friend, and they were saying how how believable you were in Missing. You know what I'm saying? You weren't in Missing long. And I said the same thing. Like, when I went to see it at the private screening that we had, I was just really like wow, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just that movie. You have 100
You remember
movies.
the first time we worked though was Beat the Streets.
Yes, Beat the Streets. I talked to Art was one of my guests on the show. And when we did Beat the Streets, I knew this is how I feel about theater. I feel like theater is where you learn how to act. Y'all can shoot me if you want to, but I feel like theater is where you learn how to act. So I saw you in Beat the Streets and I already knew off rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, she dope. And I think I was like a guest. I wasn't even like part of the cast at the time. I joined later for a season, but not long.
You made your mark.
Well, thank you. y'all gonna make me feel all right by myself. No, but you're dope. Like, seriously, like, you're dope, and you have a very Kerry Washington-esque about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing them out there.
Don't be throwing them
I'm throwing them. Don't let me take up time. Go ahead.
I didn't want to act. I actually wanted to be a comedian.
Really?
I did.
This explains a lot. Keep going.
And so I wanted to do comedy, but life gets in the way. And I came to acting because of my daughter. My oldest daughter said, "Mom, I'm going to be just like you. I want to be a singer, but I'm too scared to do it." And that just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
So I ended up finding this little bitty article for the Detroit Repertory Theater, and I took a class. And I was terrified. And every time I got on stage, I shook like a crackhead. But I got through it, and I told her, "See, you can do it." And then they had their showcase at the end. And I got there, and they had us do a scene from Alice, the old TV show. And I was Alice, and I cracked that joke, and it was right on beat, and everyone started laughing. And I was like, oh, I love this. And I've been hooked ever since. But I only did theater. And I just came to film. You meet so many people in theater, and someone told Renika McQueen about me because they couldn't be a part of Stranger in the House. And she went with me, and then other people start asking me, well, you want to come play this? You want to be a judge? You want to be a teacher? And I love it. I never thought I would.
You deserve to be in this space, though. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I know you don't mind. We work together. We do a lot of one-on-ones, myself and Shelia. We do a lot of them. And when I first had the one-on-one with you, and I was just like, what you need me for? Like, what am I? You're good. I told her that, and I was like, what do you need me for? And the first thing that I didn't even, it wasn't even Stranger in the House that I saw first. I saw the Swallow. I saw that movie. Yes, I saw that movie, and I was just like, who is that? And I was like, she's really good. And you stood out. Then that made me go and watch Stranger in My House, and I was just like, you're really good. So you're dope. And I'm so excited to have y'all on here. And then I got so many like inbox and DMs like, how you get all them to go there? I asked. And they said yes, and I was excited. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just to have y'all on here, everybody's saying the panel. This is a great panel. So I got another question for y'all, because now we finna start getting into some things, all right? Also, y'all, we have comments that people are gonna put in the comment section. I'm talking about live. So be prepared for that comments. I love the comment section. Okay, so here we go. Anybody can answer this. Who or what from your upbringing shaped the way you see storytelling and the truth in your performances?
Being a latchkey kid.
Elaborate, please.
I do have an older sister, but we didn't get to grow up together. So, single child, and you spend a lot of time by yourself. You get very creative, and you have big imagination. And as my parents said, I was always a ham, and
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. Anybody else?
The big three.
Okay, the big three.
The big three.
Yeah.
That would be my mother and her two sisters. And our house was always filled with laughter, but they would crack jokes and cut into each other. And I have always been like that. You know, I try, until I could feel people out. I try to be nice or whatever, but I mean, I like to joke. I like to laugh. I'm that jokester in the crowd all the time. At my big grown age, I still love being the class clown. And that came from those ladies.
Okay. Jump in there, ladies. Anybody?
Denzel.
Come on.
Hey, Denzel and Viola, of course.
Yes.
Watching them and everything was just like, whoa, okay. But you just sparked something too that I didn't think of. My sisters, like growing up, that childhood, and I find that in my acting now, I refer to like my childhood and my younger self. I use that in a lot of my work now, so it's interesting that kind of, creativity and remember to have fun. And where did that first start? It was like role playing with my sisters, doing accents with my sisters at home. So I would have to say my sisters.
Okay. Too, yeah. I love that. Come on, anybody?
Nobody.
No. You gotta elaborate on nobody.
No, because I feel like a lot of people in my family could have been something in entertainment, but nobody ever went after it.
Wow.
I feel like my mom has talented kids, but nobody ever acted on it. They, had a different route. Everybody's fine, they just have kids, families now,
life,
whatever. But I chose not to have kids for this. So I'm the first person in my family, I feel like, that actually went and see what happened.
That's dope.
Wow.
So I look up to Angela Bassett. That's my girl. Raven Simone was the first person.
Okay.
I'm a Disney kid. Raven Simone was the first person that made me say, oh, my God, I want to be an actress. I can do that. I know I can do that. I just got to have the courage to do it. But Angela Bassett, that is Queen. That is Mother. Viola Davis, Regina King. Let me tell you something. I'm going to sit next to one of them.
Come on.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because I have to before they hang it up. But, I think I'm the first person in my family to ever have a dream and to see what I can do.
To actually go and chase it.
Yeah.
That's dope. I like the way you said it, like nobody, but that was enough fuel to make you be like, I'm going to do something with mine.
That was enough fuel. No, and then, I hate 9 to 5s. And I tried to bury being an actress because I knew the work that came with it and I knew the sacrifice that came with it, and I wasn't ready to be by myself and let my family be. I'm a family person. So to not see my nieces and nephews grow up because I want to do this hurts me. That's how I know I love this. Yes. So I was like, look, I can't keep a job, so let me go see about acting, you know what I mean? Because nothing else fulfills me. Nothing else makes me move. Nothing else makes me nervous, this is the only thing that I love, and I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah, well, I think we all gonna see what happens.
Look, we outside.
We outside with it.
For real.
Z?
Childhood, I would have to say, being alone, as you said, a lot. You left with your imagination and having to tell stories to drown out the world around you.
Yeah.
I got in trouble in school for just writing stories. I think story is the foundation of everything. How a person does something tells a story about them. So it's just. That's what it is. I say one movie that inspired me was Requiem for a Dream.
Okay, it's a good movie.
That.
It's a good movie.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Very good movie. And just, I would love to be thrown into that stories that when humans are having like this experience with depth, and real life, and raw. Just
That's look. I promise y'all. I know I got the right group of women because just to hear the answers that y'all are giving right now, and for people only to see y'all on screen now. I mean, we still do theater here and there, but everybody knows most of you and myself from film. You know what I'm saying? So to let these people see like a little bit deeper into you, like I think this is beautiful, and y'all not scared to talk, and it's amazing. It makes it so fun. Okay, I got one more question, and we might go to the comment section. I usually like letting that sucker build up, but here we go. So like balancing life, some of us mentioned it. Like Cookie was just saying, like had to kind of put her family not away, but over here, so to speak, while she pursues this over here. So what's been the biggest challenge, though? Because this is the question, right? Here we go. We about to get into it. What's been your biggest challenge as a woman in this industry, and how has it changed you?
Okay, I'll go first.
Go first, please.
I think the biggest challenge being a woman is that they want to put you in a box and limit what you can do. And I was talking about this before we got started, especially being in my age demographic. A lot of times you don't see a lot of women that are still out here acting that didn't start when they were a teen. I didn't start. I had already had 2 children. I was in my 30s when I got the bug. And then I walked away from it for over 10 years, before I came back. But the biggest challenge is ageism, sexism, and weightism, okay? If you are older, you need to be thinner, okay? And it's hard to get out of that box, for people to see you as something else. That's what I was talking to Cookie about. I love Cover Up because I love that she's the female gangster.
Yeah.
It's like women can't be gangsters. We can't, even if they're in the police station, most of the time the chief is a male. What about all the women who worked all those years that got promoted? You don't see that. You don't see the women mayors. You don't see, they just kind of box us in. And I'm like, come on, let us do our thing. Or they, just like Hollywood, there is no older people, okay? Or there isn't a lot of women. There's no older women other than that mother and that grandmother. Well, we're the rest of them. Yeah. They're doing all the same jobs that the young people are doing, but they're not telling their stories. We have, I shouldn't say it like that because I was about to say affairs. I didn't mean that, baby. My husband watching. I didn't mean that. Okay.
Get it right now.
I'm
ain't coming
saying,
for me.
The love stories. Exactly. It's like the love stories are only for young. Like only young people fall in love. Only young people grind to get their career started. And I just feel it's so many stories that's being lost. And I do understand that they're playing to who watch movies, but other people would watch it.
Absolutely.
If you write the stories.
Ooh.
So just write the stories. I have so many coworkers and friends because I still work. Okay. I wish I could be free and not. But but so many people that's like, oh, I watch this, but then I got to cover my eyes because I don't want to see this, or when they shot somebody and this triggers me. Other stories. So I just, because it's a few of us out here that are already older. I don't think they're as old as I am, but they already got that space. They're taking that space up, and it just seemed like the industry feels like we only gonna use that one or those two, and it's like it's so many out there.
It is. Anybody else? What are some of the challenges?
Look, it's a male-dominated industry.
Yes, it is.
I think exactly everything she just said. It's too many men that don't have they're not pulling from anything. They don't have the depth, and they're in charge of the scripts. And if you get women that are writing these scripts and producing, the stories will get better. But they not trusting us with it, or they're sexualizing us, even in the casting calls. To me, that's where I know sometimes I'm not about to audition for this. You told me Kathy is pretty and sexy. What does that tell me? She's not hardworking, passionate. It's nothing even on the casting call list that, like, they're sexualizing you from the beginning. Or saying you're the girlfriend or the assistant, or, you know, all these little throwaway roles. And that tells you what they think about us as women in real life, but especially in this industry, we're not being taken seriously. So we do have to, you know, find the community of women that are writing, because it's not like we don't exist. There are, everybody out here writes and produces, but it's, you know, that we just need the platform and the community. So they want to put us in a box so bad, but it's we're more than that.
I'll piggyback off of you. I can look at, I'm not going to say any names, I can look at certain people's films and the worlds that they build, and I immediately know that I don't fit into that world. I'm not what they're looking for.
Exactly.
Just because you can just see the type of people that they usually go for. They don't branch out. They don't try different new people. It's just like, I've been to the auditions. It's like, we don't know what to do with you. Or like, what do we, like, how, where do you, because I don't have the look that they normally do. There's a look.
Yeah.
We all know.
We know the look, and I don't fit into that. And I'm okay with that, because there's going to be somewhere I will fit into it. If not, I'll write my own movie. I already done it.
Come on.
Exactly.
That's good. Y'all jump in there. I don't want to stop it.
Piggybacking. Well, lamb backing sound like same thing back. Anyway, no, but for me, it's sizeism and colorism. And, you know, I know for me, I've had some health issues, went up and down with weight or whatever, but it's like, you know, like Kayla was saying, write the stories. There are people that can take your vision and just launch that sucker. So, you know, that, and, you know, being sexualized and wondering if there's ulterior motives. You know, I have dealt with some creepy dudes, you know, it's like, wow. Yeah, so it's harder. It is. It's just naturally harder for us to try to navigate this thing, keep your integrity, you know what I'm saying, and still be passionate about this work and wanting to work on your craft. So it's like you just kind of sit back, you know, like Z said, until something's created for you or you create it yourself.
Wow.
Well, thank you for watching Cover Up. Shout out to Kamal Stuff, the creator, and shout out to Shelby for suggesting it be a woman.
Yes.
So, but I would just say, you know, sexualizing.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm a curvy girl. I know that thing and back there. You know what I mean? I get it, you know, but I can act.
Yeah.
And I can do this. And you're not going to put me in a box. You're not going to put me in a thong for your entertainment if it doesn't make sense to the character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So make the sex scenes make sense. And I feel like a lot of people write for the Tubi group. Because they want their money back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I get it, you know, shout out to you. But this is why they don't take us seriously.
Come on.
As actors, because y'all write about, can I curse?
Just talk.
They write about stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even make sense half of the time, but long as you throw 5, 6, 7 sex scenes in there, people going to press click. If it's dumb and people want to laugh, they're going to press click. So, you know, I know what, nobody's really being creative. I've worked with Kamal Smith, he's creative. Deb is creative. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, let's show people that black people more than sex.
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually know what the fuck we're
And
doing.
violence.
And we are storytellers, and we should we take it seriously?
Very much so.
What I love about what all of y'all said, like, I'm being honest. I know I got a lot of male actor friends and colleagues. Nobody has been this open. You get what I'm saying? Because they're scared to be like, oh, shoot, they're not going to cast me in the next thing. But first of all, you're going to cast who works and who's good. You get what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody says. So if you have a problem with that, shake it off and write the script. But my thing is, to hear y'all and to be brave enough to say what you're saying and still knowing that I got to go to this next audition or this next audition or do this next project, like, I commend y'all, because people will be terrified to say. Trust me, I've been in all the rooms, and I get all the text messages from the people that you think I don't get the text messages from. Like, you get what I'm saying? And they saying, I wish somebody would say this. I wish somebody would do this. One thing that I heard that was true is, one, that y'all want respect as far as being a woman and being a talent. And then two, is write the stories. I don't understand why we can't. We've seen Black trauma enough. Yes. Can we see it from another perspective? We know what hurt and pain is. Can we get another perspective of it?
Get Black joy.
You literally just said a love story from somebody who's not just in their 20s.
Yeah.
People fall in love at every age all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially Black people, Black women. They do it all the time. You don't have to tell the same story. I'm not knocking it, because if it's working, right? It's paying the bills. You collecting bread. That's great. How much money you need before you got to do a quality joint? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Is that all it's about, too?
Yeah.
I know the money, but are we in this to change lives and tell stories and reach people?
Get back to the art.
For the right? Can we get back to the truth of it, the art? I feel like
there's some out there that do have the plot, and they are
do.
trying
Yeah.
their best, but it's some of them just are seen a little bit more than the ones.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of people out here, I think, that are doing quality,
for sure,
quality stories. Renika McQueen, Janaea Black. I haven't worked with everyone, so I can't say. But when you go to workshops and you go to classes and people get to talking, and you know how we talk, women get to talking. It's some people out that should be ashamed of themselves with some of the things that they're putting out and that they're asking, you young women to do, because they're not gonna ask me to do it, but. And I wouldn't if they wanted, but they did.
Because you said that like I slapped you.
But some of the things that I've heard, some of the, it's just, I don't know. It's like we have the focus on us, and we have some amazing talent here.
We really do.
Amazing. Just look at the table. Yeah. We have amazing talent here, and if they would write the stories, they would blow Hollywood away if they would just write the stories.
So how has it changed you all from the point of, like, when you first started? I'm talking about, we're past, like, when we were kids. You're in it now, right? And you got a couple film credits under your belt, and, like, you're kind of like, yeah, I'm giddy, I'm going. How has it changed you knowing how the industry is? And then did it discourage you? Did it motivate you? You want to quit? Do you want to? I went
through the 5 stages of grief. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I was happy, and then I got angry, and I got sad. It was parts where I had resentment. Yeah. With me being in Lansing, I'm outside of Detroit, so I know they go for Detroit. Now y'all be holding it down, man. I love that for y'all. But I'm dope too. Right, I'm dope in Lansing. I'm holding it down, the fort. But man, it's challenging. I learned to be more selective with the people that are putting out good projects, who are writing stories, who have a healthy on-set production. I try to stick with those people. I like working with new people, but I don't need to work with you 5 times and know, like, what, this ain't working out. So I go where I'm respected and where the art is.
Yeah, I love that. So what else? What would you tell somebody? There's young women that's watching, and there's some women who are seasoned and they've been in it for a minute, seasoned and saucy. Women that are seasoned and saucy, but that are either wanting to get into it, or maybe they took a break. What do y'all tell them? Like, how do y'all encourage them to come live your dream, but also how do you tell them to navigate, like, through all of this?
Do it. Yeah, just jump into it. Yeah.
Do it. Respect yourself. No means no. Just because you said no don't mean the phone is going to stop ringing. And when it does, it doesn't mean it's over for you. And I had to take that advice from myself. Even like when we're being honest like this, sometimes I do feel like, okay, maybe if I'm too honest, nobody's going to call me. Nobody's going to cast me, but I'm made for this. Yeah. Built for this. And it took me a long time to get this type of confidence. I know I'm a great actress, and it's not to sound arrogant. It's just I have a gift. And if Detroit don't want to see it, okay, I will take it somewhere else.
I'm so glad you said that. Yeah.
So I literally just got like this a couple weeks ago because I was so scared of speaking out about stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? Hell no. If you don't want me, you don't want me. Yeah. You know what I mean? It is what's what it is. What's for you is what's for you. I appreciate everybody who took a chance on Cookie, for sure. Thank you. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Because I always tell everybody that I talk to, and I say it on this podcast all the time, Detroit is a beautiful market, but it ain't the only market. and they get discouraged to speak how y'all speaking because they like, ain't nobody gonna book me no more. Hey, there's Chicago, there's Atlanta, there's New York. Listen, there's Vancouver. They're picking up. Ohio is picking up. Like Ohio just got incentives, so they're finna make movies over there like great. Miami just got, and look, it's not the old day where you had to be there. You go fly out, work, come back home. You know what I'm saying? Will it cost you a little extra sometimes? Yeah, maybe. But then we got to budget and do what we got to do until things kick off. But I always tell people, like, don't get stuck like this is the only market that you got to be in. No, that's not kind of what you're saying. There's some good people here working, good production companies. Y'all named a few. It's good, but we don't have to depend on one thing. The best thing that could have happened for me, y'all, and I may sound like a broken record to the audience, is that I booked my first major thing outside of the city. If that didn't happen for me, I know me. I would have been like, oh my God, if I say this, they're not gonna not like me. I'm not gonna work. That gave me a different level of confidence. Working with somebody I ain't never seen or heard before, being on Fox or like on that, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now I can tell you, when I came back from doing Empire, I'm just being real. When I came back from doing Empire, the phones hung up because he too Hollywood now. You get what I'm saying? And so for a long time, really until about Blind Trust, nobody saw me. I was doing stuff, but nobody saw me. You get what I mean? And it was like, until I had that moment, like a lot of you said, where I was just like, yeah, you know what? I don't care. I don't care because I'm going to book something. I may not book everything, but I'm going to book something. You know what I'm saying? And I really commend y'all for this conversation. Like, and it ain't over. We got a little more to go. But I want to see, if Peaches, if we got a couple of comments. I knew we was going to have. So, Peaches, you going to read them for me? I knew you weren't going to. Now I got to look over and read. Ooh, is that going in? Hey, they mess with y'all.
They upset. Come on. They upset.
All right, so I'm going to have to do a part 2. Are y'all willing to do a part 2? Because this is going to be crazy. Okay. Is that many? Okay, here we go, y'all. This is the comment section. You get to see yourselves, too, a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'm looking. I can see it. I haven't seen the words yet. This is good. Thank y'all. Anywhere. Let's go at the very top. Okay. It went away. Keita said yes, ladies. Okay, thank you, Keita. An amazing actress, y'all. She's an amazing actress.
Oh, amazing.
She's phenomenal.
Isis. Okay, I can't hold on right there. Yeah. Isis is one who is willing to write differently.
Yes, she is.
She wrote a movie called Blind Trust, starring myself and Cookie and others. And it's about black scientists. Yes. Right there.
Amazing.
Right there, people going to say, wait, ain't nobody shooting, ain't no drug dealers, ain't no strippers, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? And so it's about black scientists trying to create a cure for his dying mother. You know what I'm saying? So, and it goes all crazy. You watch the movie. It was out. I end up going blind through the movie because I messed up, and that's where the blind trust comes in. But what I'm saying is, another woman who I probably should have had with y'all, Isis is dope. She writes amazing work and it's different and it's out the box. So y'all go support Isis and Blind Trust. Watch it right now.
I've
on
already
Tubi.
seen it.
You already seen it? Okay, good.
Oh,
I had to do that for Isis, y'all. I had to do that for. Okay, let me get some more of these comments. Shantae, of course, she clapping for the ladies. I am not shocked. She said amazing. D Jones, here we go. Best monologue Monday I've ever seen. Now, wow. D Jones, that's a twofold. Because he thinks y'all beautiful too. All right, let's keep going. There's that. Who else we got? Marcus Winky says, "Glad I made it here in time." Thank you, Marcus. He got to be great because he's another Marcus. Okay, Shantae says, "Dopest secrets." Ooh, okay. Isis, Andy is. I knew it was gonna be a bunch of. Okay. D Jones, Heather is really, really dope. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yeah. Ooh. Watch everything Heather's in. She's dope. June, I love this. Thank you, June. See, I'll get a couple more. I know it's a bunch. It's way more? Okay, she gonna pull up some of them deep ones. Here we go. Kayla would kill a romantic movie like Love Jones or something.
Yes.
It would take the right script and director, but Kayla, come on.
And I'm probably helping me manifest that because I said that was going to be my next. Everything, let me say that. I got to be careful what I say because stuff that I have been saying I want is coming true.
Okay.
And this is another one where I'm like, I said a black romantic movie was going to be
Let's
my next.
go.
Yeah,
I can see it too. Yeah, for sure. Definitely can see it. Keita says, I tell Sheila that all the time. I'm pretty sure it's some gym you dropped, and she say all the time. Frank, he's from New York. He said, I love this. Thank you, Frank. Let's see, AG.
AG!
Need I say more? Okay. He said, oh my God, I love this panel. Oh my girl. Now, can I tell y'all something?
You should have had AG.
Can I tell y'all something?
Yeah.
After I reached out to Kayla, the very next person was AG. She said she couldn't make it tonight. So trust that AG was one of the
My
ones.
girl be booked. She be booked in business.
And she can act.
Oh
You
my
know what
God.
I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Okay, let me see. June says sometimes
That's my baby. That's my
sometimes
stage
no
baby.
inspiration is the best inspiration. Cornisha Cookie Smith. You put your whole name. Cornisha Cookie Smith. But okay, we're gonna come back because I know we got more. But no, that's dope. Sometimes nobody.
Thank you, love.
We gonna it's gonna be a bunch. We might have to go back and read them later. We'll come back to some more of them. But that sometimes nobody clapping for you is the best fuel.
Yeah.
Because all you need to do is realize all I gotta do is believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? So that sometimes is the best fuel. Okay, I got another question for y'all. Okay. Here we go. How do you stay motivated and grounded when the doors don't open right away or when life tests your faith in yourself?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I got people around me. I'm not gonna even hold you like I'm this strong person because sometimes I'm not. I have a strong village.
Okay.
I have people here who support me. June Shelton is one of them. Kamal Smith, Kia B. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who call me all the time, checking the cookie. You okay? How's your day going? You know what I mean? Making sure my mental is good. Because sometimes I do get down on myself. Like, ain't nobody calling. Don't nobody see me. Okay. Am I making the right decision? Did I make the right decision by moving here and leaving everything and moving here?
Where you from originally, Cookie? I know, but
I'm originally from Chicago, but I moved here from Grand Rapids.
okay.
It took 2 movies for me to say, okay, I'm gone. You know what I mean?
That's
All I
dope.
had was my first month's rent and my deposit. I didn't have anything else. So, yeah, I have a great support system. And my mom, that's my baby. That's my best friend. My family claps for me all the time. They share everything I do. So, my foundation keeps me grounded, man.
It's beautiful that you started chasing your dream with nobody clapping.
Yeah.
To everybody supporting you now in your family. That's dope. That's a dope thing. But anybody else, I'm sorry. I just want to acknowledge that.
I would say, for me, it's honestly, I don't have as strong of a community, so I would love to say something like that, but times where people don't come to my shows or screenings or don't watch, whatever, and it's people that I know, it's pulling from myself and pulling from life. Like, at the end of the day, what we do is kind of, repeating life and playing these people. So me sitting at the house being sad about not being cast in something is not going to help me. I'm outside people watching or watching old movies or pulling from somebody that's just really interesting. I'm pulling from the people that are around me. That honestly keeps me going. And if it's not anybody that I can be inspired by, well, I'm changing my environment then. Yeah. So I, for when the role comes, now I have life experiences to pull from. So times where I don't have that support, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just pulling from life.
Oh, that's good, though. I always feel like people watching is the best acting class ever.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, just go somewhere and sit down and watch people and create a story while you're watching them. You know what I mean? The best acting class. But anybody else, jump in.
For me, it's like, it's that nudge. I'll be honest. I've had to talk to Shantae, y'all. Like, maybe I should just hang it up, or those quiet thoughts that you don't really want to share. I even keep it from my husband sometimes. Like, am I really good enough? Am I this? Am I that? And it's like, because that ache that is still there. Yeah. So it's like, you know what? And he's always reminding me, awesome husband. He's always reminding me, what's for you is for you. What's for you is for you. What you worry about? Even when I get nervous, he'd be like, "Y'all, like today, he's like, you okay?" Because I get nervous, but it's just that ache. So yeah, the seasons will go, ebbs and flows, but it's when you can't ignore that itch, that that calling. It's gonna happen. It's just everyone stay in your lane. It's going to happen. You walk and focus on your lane. Walk, run your race.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I quit every other day. Okay, Marcus will tell
I'm about to say, get back
Lakeita will
up.
tell you. Okay, AG will tell you. I quit all the time, but I'm drawn back to it. So I know that it's just a quit for that day. I may not be right for this role or that role or whatever, hey, I believe in creating my own space. So eventually I'm going to be writing my own. I'm going to be doing Lakeita's. I'm going to be doing AG's because she's a writer. I have people around me that support me, my family, my kids, and hey, I know my husband is amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't trade him. So yeah, you just you have one of those bad days. You get up and you tell yourself, okay, well, you blew that day away complaining about what you ain't gonna do, but go pick up that script over there, okay, or go read out loud 15 minutes. You're gonna do something. You're gonna do your voiceover. You're gonna be on stage. You're gonna be behind the camera. Yeah. You're gonna do something. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's it is what it is.
That's good.
I think for me is I have goals and stuff, but detaching from that when things start getting slow, because when I'm looking towards the future, I get anxious. Mm-hmm. So what I have to do is just, okay, day by day, moment by moment, read a book, do something. My job, I am a bus driver, so I people watch, unfortunately. Not by choice, but you got to watch the people while you're driving the bus. So it just goes. But I just detach and like, okay, this is what we're doing today. Take it just step by step, because if not, I tend to get overwhelmed, because then that, like you said, that voice in the back of your head is like, oh, well, dang, ain't nobody, just shut up. Go read August Wilson. Shut up. Get to it.
August Wilson.
I will go do
that's
a monologue.
right.
I will go do something. I will go learn something.
Yeah.
And just focus on that instead of trying to look at the whole big picture.
Yeah.
Just look at this moment right here.
Yeah, make it step by step.
Exactly.
Break it down sometime. I think people, if they, for me, right, I know I'm talking to the ladies, but I'm going to share. For me, I always tend to be like, well, look what you did already. Mm-hmm. You want to just stop here and be like, man, and then always wonder what this was going to be up here. And I always say I keep going too, so I could tell somebody why I never gave up. You get what I'm saying? I want to be able to look somebody in the face who's dreaming about it, how we all dreamt about it when we first started, and say, you can make it because I made it. You know what I'm saying? My path was different. I had to go another route. I wasn't a child star. I had to, none of my family is in entertainment, so I had to figure it out. But if I can figure it out, you can figure it out. Yeah. And that's really how all of this really started. Monologue Mondays was something, my way of giving back to people that was like me, because I used to go knocking on the doors and calling the people, and nobody would be like, yeah, just don't quit, and then they hang up. You know what I'm saying? A real story. I had my brother's girlfriend at the time. I had a friend. Her brother was best friends and still is with Megan Good, right? So I was like, man, come on, tell your girl. I'm trying to talk to Megan Good, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the foot in the door. Like, I ain't trying to get I just want to get my foot in the door, And finally, he was like, all right, well, we'll talk to her best friend or whatever, her brother or whatever. So cool, his girlfriend's brother. And so I get him on the phone, and he's doing all these like short films with Megan Good and all this stuff. I'm like, hey man, what's up? I'm an actor. I want to do this. I got my resume, headshot. He was like, yeah, bro, just keep going.
Oh my God.
Like, dang. I'm like, I was gonna do that anyway. But you know what I'm saying? But at that moment, it was like, when I get a platform or I get a certain place in my career, I'm gonna give back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
I gotta give back. So this was my thing. So it started off as just people doing monologues, and then they stopped doing it because they like listening to me talk, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know why they stopped. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. So I'm saying y'all are a part of that. Y'all telling people what to do. This is a clap for yourself. Just give yourself y'all making this real easy for me. Okay, another question. We almost done. I promise y'all I ain't gonna keep y'all much longer. What kind of roles? This is gonna be. Listen to this question clearly. What kind of roles or stories do you want to tell next in our city? And what truth do you want audience to feel through your work? So it's a two-parter. So in our city, what roles would y'all like to see for y'all and other women like y'all? Y'all tell me. And then the other one is, what truth do you want the audience to feel from your work, from your performances?
I can answer the first one. I got to think about
it. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Answer the first one.
I want to play a crackhead.
Okay.
I really, really do. Mm-hmm. I want to take off the makeup. I want to, I don't want no wig on. I don't want nothing. I just want straight crackhead. And then I want her to grow.
To grow into
because
somebody.
I feel like people pay attention to pretty too much, and the big lashes and the face full of makeup. You're not seeing the character, you're just seeing the beauty.
Come on.
So no, take that shit off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a crackhead. I'm foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see some, but
Right.
I really want to play a crackhead. I feel like, what's it? Who played a crackhead?
Holly Berry played
Holly
one.
Berry.
Yeah.
Holly Berry, what?
Yeah.
And she was a great crackhead. What's
She
up?
was really good.
Anybody-
Losing Isaiah, right? Is that what it was? Yeah.
Anybody writing about a crackhead, call me. I promise you, Chicago has showed me how to be one. I've seen them everywhere.
So I gotta ask you a question since you said something first. Please don't forget your answers at all, ladies. So in Cover Up, there was a scene where you got dunked in the water.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
Come on.
It was come on.
Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Before we start Field Cover Up, he said, Cookie, I need you to answer this question. Can you do everything I'm going to ask you to do? I said, well, what does that mean? He said, I want you to read this, and I want you to read what happens before, blah, blah, you know, the statements or whatever. So I read it, Serenity gets dumped in the water. Interesting. I said, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I said, fuck it, let's do it. Duck my head. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody do that. Dunk it. Let's do it. And so, yeah, we dunked my head 4 times.
Wow.
That was a powerful scene.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
Now
very, very powerful
I had the luxury of talking to Kamal about that scene because I
Yeah.
felt like that was the scene that said this show is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a slap that happened. Can you elaborate on the slap a little bit?
I unfortunately the slap came from reflexes.
Oh.
I think so. I was really pissed off. But see, here's the thing. When I slapped him, I felt like I didn't have my own arm because
Okay.
it just did what the fuck it wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to slap him that hard. Oh my god! I felt because his face was. Come on, ain't light skinned. Why his face red? Like his face was red. And let me tell you something. He improv'd a line.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you ever slap me like that again, that wasn't in the script.
Oh, he was mad at you.
He was mad. He said, Cooks. I'm going to eat that. But we had so much fun. That was actually the last scene.
That y'all filmed?
Yeah, that was,
Okay.
after that, the series was done.
It
So-
set the stage for the
Yeah.
series.
Pain with purpose.
Yeah.
He was like, and if you ever slap me again like that. I said, okay. They said, cut. I said, okay.
My bad. That was me.
Said, okay, I feel you. You had to get your one. All right.
That was me. No, okay. I just wanted to mention that, but no,
Yeah.
that's your answer was dope. Anybody else? What roles do you want to see in our city now? So keep that in mind. Keep it in our city. What do you want to see?
Well, I know I want to be able to play multiple characters in one film.
Ooh.
I want to be the grandma. I want to be the mama. I want to be the brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I want to be the sister.
Yeah.
And I even have it written out in my head how I want to do it.
Yeah.
But I would just, we could do anything. I just need the script.
Just need the script.
I just need the script and the cameras, and I want to do that.
That's good. That's good. I love it. Anybody else?
I got ideas. I mean, I want to be in a comedy. I'm really, 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 really silly. I want to be in a comedy, but I also want to we have a lot of trauma in Detroit, but I want to I want to portray that character that wins. No matter what the story is, there's hope in it, that that they win.
Yeah.
And my truth would be that I'm honest and I convey that. Because, like Denzel said, the camera don't lie.
Camera don't lie.
So I want that opportunity to really just go there. We
Yeah.
have so much depth, not just at this table, like
Right,
insane
yeah.
range, but write it, somebody.
Somebody write it, please. Write it, please. Anybody else? Was only
Mine's
two.
the
Yeah.
love story one. I kind of already Covenant. I did Covenant at the Repertory Theater this summer.
That's
that's-
where I saw you.
Okay, and that was a Southern Gothic, so it was kind of some
A
horror.
Southern Gothic,
Yeah, I've
okay.
never done a play like that. It was like a scary movie, but it was a play.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I did that on the stage, but I want to do. We need to do more horror film. I feel like they're scared of that genre a little bit, but I would love to do a horror film here.
Yeah.
I could be the ghost. But the second part of your question too, I feel like what I would like to portray is just that you can be extraordinary being exactly who you are. Even kind of like all of us have different jobs, bus driver, I work at a dog daycare, some people I know, do different things, and I hate thinking that we have to be extraordinary in our regular lives. No, these are the roles that we play.
Yeah.
And, it's somebody that's living a regular life, and they're, the story. It's just a peek into their life, and you can be satisfied. You can have a happy life. Just, you know, marking off things on your list, and you don't have to win all the awards or whatever. But I think that's what I would like to portray. You can still have a life kind of worth living.
I like that. That's good. No, that's really good. Z?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, I think everybody.
Everybody else doing
Yeah.
it? I'm so listening. I'm just like, wow. Okay. I would love to do, I want to get more into action adventure.
Yes.
I would love to just some quirky adventure. I just got my CPL license.
Watch out.
I'm ready to.
She ready to.
I'm ready to shoot. Yeah. I've been working out, been doing my push-ups. I'm just saying.
I'm looking at the arms, girl.
Yeah, I would like to do a little something different.
Okay.
Switch it up. I always usually play the tragic woman, or and I heart that. I love that's my favorite because it shows real raw.
Yeah.
That's my thing. But I'm ready to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I would love to see art. First of all, when I asked all of y'all, including AG, because she was supposed to be a part of this, and I asked all of y'all, in my mind, I'm like, I could see all of them in a movie together. Usually, okay, I'm weird. So, like, if I want my guests, I'd be like, first thing I do is, okay, what have they done? Can I see them? Yeah, da-da-da-da. Can I reach out to them? Boom. But the next thing is can we be in a movie together? Every guest that I have, I always say, can I be in a movie with them? And so the podcast is like me and their movie. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
I kind of cast them in my weird movie. Actors are weird, so we're weird. But I can see all of y'all in different roles. Like some of the roles that y'all said y'all want to play, I can see it. I can see Cookie as the Craig. I can see you in the horror film. I think you would do so. The depth that you have, Kayla, you tell a lot with your face, which a lot of people don't understand. That is acting. That is acting. It's not always about the words that come out of your mouth or the words on the paper. We want to see the entire. You know what I'm saying? And you do really well with it. I just wanted to tell you, you do really well with that. But just even you said something, Heather, that I love. You said, I just want to make stories about seeing people win. The reason we go to the movies, even if the characters that we're watching don't win, we want to see them win. And what do they do when obstacles come our way? Because like you said, because real life happens to us all the time. So I want to go to the movies and see the guy that's just like me. You know what I mean? Exactly. And see how they win, or if they win, see what they do when they lose. Like, I want to see all of that. And I feel like y'all are saying all of this stuff that's in my head where I feel like I'm watching the film and I'm arguing about it by myself. Like, why would they do that? Why would they write that? That's expected. Do something different. You know what I'm saying? So this is good. But anybody want to jump on this? Kayla jumped on it a bit. The second part of this question again, before I move on. What truth do you want the audience to feel through your performances, through your storytelling? What truth do you want them to feel?
Honesty.
Honesty.
That is genuine. I was watching something last night, and it was with Felicia Rashard. It was Ruth and Boaz. And
that was a great movie.
Good movie.
Her pain, you could literally feel it through the screen. It's like she was just pulling you in. And I want anything I do to be able to do that. I might not be exactly where I want to be, but that's what I want. Those are kind of performances that I want. I want it to be honest and raw, and I want to do a comedy too. I want to make people laugh.
I would just say, as actors and actresses, we're just imitating real life. Yeah. You know what I mean? And real life is not always pretty. And I did a scene in Ledge's movie, When Her Wall Talk. I had a scene, a counselor scene, and the woman was tired. She's been holding away. She's been paying all the bills, and she was just tired. And I had to really cry in that scene. And I said, when I do this, I only want to do it once. Because if I do it more than once, it's not going to come off as real. So I did it one time, and it came off so real. And I wanted people to feel my hurt. Yeah. The tears were real. And people think they were sad tears or real life, but really they were happy tears because I'm finally doing what I want to do. Yeah. I'm brave. This is crazy. You know what I mean? So I just want people to feel me in real life. Like, if you relate to that character, tell me. Let me know. And then I did my job as an actress. And that's all I can ever ask for from anybody.
No, that's good. Sure. That's good. That's good. Anybody else want to jump on it before I move on? I don't want to just move on because this is good. They said everything.
That's a great question, though.
Yeah. I mean, because it's the art, right? Mm-hmm. We don't want to just get on screen and, okay, there's two types of actors, right? There's the ones who want to be famous,
Yeah.
right? And then there's the ones that care about the art.
Yeah.
Every now and then, you get what I get at this table where you care about both. You deserve to be famous, but be famous for the art, though. You get what I'm saying? Not just because of my look alone. The way you look is the way you look. That you win with that. You get what I'm saying? But that's gonna change over time. Denzel in Training Day is not the Denzel we just saw in the new movie with Spike Lee. You get what I'm saying? He's old. You're gonna change. Women change. Men. We all change all the time. So it's got to be about the art, and you want people to feel inspired. You want people to know, hey, you're not alone if you're depressed. You're not alone if you're battling suicide. You're not alone if you lost a loved one, and then that loved one was the love of your life, and now you got to figure out how to love all of. We want to see all these stories.
It's okay to be human.
It's okay to be human. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for us to be human. So that's just something I wanted to mention. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna rewatch this so much. Y'all don't even know. Okay, this is my very, very last question for you all. If you could speak to your younger version of yourself,
Please don't make me cry.
the one who was just starting out, what would you tell her now?
Can I have a tissue?
What would you tell her right now?
I would tell.
Wow.
I would tell myself, you're enough. You don't have to figure this thing out, and just breathe, and be, and everything's gonna work out.
That's good. That's good. Anybody y'all jump in there, please.
I'm gonna have to say before they get me started with the tears. No, that's a whew. I would say to my younger self, it's all gonna be worth it, and then not even in the end, just period. It's gonna be worth it. I think a lot of my childhood and upbringing was a lot of shit. It was a lot of shit to go through, and I just was like, why can't my life be perfect? Why can't my parents be somebody else? Why can't I be somebody else? And then when I started using it, the technique I started using it for, the Chubbuck technique, called the book The Power of the Actor. It really kind of changed my life and kind of saved my life, I think, because it helped me use all that stuff that I thought was going to kill me, and I turned it into my strength, and I didn't know it just happened. And I'm like, this is why I went through it, because now it's fueling me. Now I'm getting my power back in my real life, not even talking about acting. It starts with me first. I'm finding my worth and my value sitting alone when I'm not cast for nothing, when I'm at home by myself and I'm battling all these, things I've tried to run away from. I was only able to face that in my acting, and a lot of that was attached to, me finding my worth first and what I bring to the table. So it was just, hang on. I tell her, hang on, as long as you can. It's going to be worth it. I promise you, and use it.
That's
Pain
good.
has purpose.
That's good. Y'all jump in there, please. There's only 3 of y'all left to answer this wonderful question. What would you
got
tell?
tissue.
Let me tell you something.
We'll slide it to you.
I don't care. Look, I might cry, might not. Thank you, love. No, I would just, oh my gosh, I would just tell her, oh, please, no, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're all right.
Oh, I'm a gangster. I swear to God. I swear I am.
Gangsters
Right.
cry.
It's okay. So it's okay, for real.
That you are worth something. You are beautiful. You don't need to change anything about you. God made you. Oh God, you're supposed to be this. He made you perfect. You know what I mean? It's okay for people not to like you. You don't have to be a people pleaser. You're fine. You're worth it. You don't have to beg for attention. You don't have to beg for love. Your trauma does not define you. The teasing does not define you. You're the one. And I'm so proud of you. So
That's good.
I'm sorry.
No, you okay. Yo, do not be sorry for being honest and real.
But yeah, I've been through a lot of my childhood, not family wise, but school. I got teased up a lot. I got picked on a lot, and you know, people don't understand that carries you in adulthood. You know, you get that makes you insecure. You know, when you become an adult, and I've always wanted value from people because I'm like, okay, I want them to like me so bad, but I think I've reached the age where I really don't give a shit if you don't like me. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to get to know me, and whatever you heard about me, I want you to believe it until you talk to me. Yeah. You know, so. I'm sorry, y'all.
You ain't got to
No,
don't apologize. Not a nay another time.
Please don't.
Because I look at my pictures when I was younger, and I ask my pictures all the time, you know, I hope you're proud of the woman I'm becoming. And she's just getting started, man. And I hope I'm making you proud. Like, seriously, y'all have no idea how hard it was to take the courage to be an actress, period. I've always wanted to do that. I used to play with my little Barbie dolls and pretend they was in movies, you know what I mean? And to get up in front of people, to even be here talking to y'all, it's like, oh my God, I'm brave. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's all.
No, that was good. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. Everybody that's sharing so far. Thank y'all so much. This is so good because y'all being real. But please go ahead.
Man, I wish I went before Cookie.
That's okay.
She
We got
you
the
all
tissue.
teary-eyed. I would say, I would tell her that for as much as you love your family, you got to love yourself too. My children, my world, my marriage was my world, my first marriage, and my marriage now. But I needed something for me when I started falling apart and all of my hair started falling out, and I didn't know what was going on. And I realized I had stepped away from theater for over 10 years, and I needed something so that I could be whole. And regardless of how old you are, for all the older ladies out here that might watch this, or if you have an older person in your family, please share this with them. If you have a dream, as long as you're breathing, it's not too late. And when I look back at, I found a little letter I had wrote myself when I realized that I enjoyed acting when I was in my 30s, and I wrote down, well, in 1 year you're going to do this, and in 5 years you're going to do a commercial, and in 10 years you're going to be in films. And I walked away from it. But when I look back at it, I'm at that 10-year mark. Wow. And I'm doing films.
Yeah.
And the manifestation is real.
Very real.
You know, and not to be so hard on yourself. You know, I'm not the stereotypical pretty woman. That's okay. You don't have to be, is what I would tell her. Be you and love yourself and continue to love everybody around you. And give love and grace to everyone you meet, and that's what I would tell her.
That's good. That's really good. Y'all changing my show into something else. Good. Stop going to that.
Sorry. Okay. So what I would tell myself is, my younger self, don't walk, run towards your dreams. Block it all out. Block out your mom. Block out everything. That voice that's in your back in your head, just block out and just run to it. Because this journey has been hard because there's so many delays, and I stopped to people please and try to make sure everybody else is good, and it has put me behind. I've been doing this since I was a little girl, and I'm just like now in a place where I can actually do it, and it's been hard. I think the hardest thing for me as an actor is my mind. It's not the scripts. I can memorize the lines. It's not that. I can do that. I've done it 1,000 times. The hardest part is just my mind. It wants to stop when my heart wants to keep going. Every time I stop, God brings me back. I ask God, what's my purpose? Here it is. And I was like, I don't want to believe him. And it's hard, so just keep going. If you got a dream, just run towards it. Just block it all out and just go for it. That is my word.
Amen.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all done messed me up. I'm not a thug. I am absolutely not a thug, and I might cry. But no, it's just let me first say that I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all didn't have to come on this show and be real. I mean, I told y'all from the top, like, yo, just be real. Be you. That's all I want you to be. It's unfiltered in the way that y'all want it to be unfiltered. So thank y'all so much for coming. Thank y'all for y'all gifts and your talents. Even when you have a husband, even when we have certain traumas, you're married, even when you were teased and all this different thing, you going through everything you go. I mean, it's just for the fact that y'all going through all that and you still say, I still got to paint on this canvas though, because it's my part of my purpose, and it's gonna touch somebody else. Y'all do not know the people that y'all are touching, men and women alike. Just off of this today, I always feel like when you come to my show, you go a little bit higher.
All right now.
Not just your career, but in your life, you go just a little bit higher, because I've learned that my presence is important, and God is attached to my presence. So if you're in the room with me, you're in the room with God.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So you go a little higher. Take this high and keep going. Every last one of y'all. Take this high and keep going. I'm not just saying words. Use my words. It's strength in words. It's truth in words. It's power. It's power. So I'm telling y'all, every last one of y'all are great. Go higher from here, because you got the energy and the strength to do so. And I can't wait to watch it. Clap for y'all selves. Because y'all dope. Y'all dope. I thank y'all so. I would go to, some comment. It's probably a lot of stuff going on.
Can we say thank you?
Oh,
first?
yes.
Thank you for having us.
It's not many people that would do this and even, invite or think that there's value in that. So I appreciate you even offering this platform. I feel the elevation just sitting here in this seat. So thank you.
Yes, it's definitely an honor.
Marcus
to
Woods,
be here.
everybody.
You saw-
I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when you reached out to me.
What?
I told you I just be in my own little island out there in Lansing, so
Again, thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you. I don't want to overlook that. Thank you so much. I am one that is not really good with people saying you're great. I'm like, all right, stop, go the other way. Go the other way. But thank you. That's something that I'm learning too. If people say thank you or they appreciate you, take it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to say that either. You know what I'm saying? So thank all of y'all. I appreciate that. But please remember this, not a but. Period. What I want to say, I'm learning to receive. But what I want to say is though, because for you to say that, and I know you being you when you say it and you being genuine, but what I'm saying is each and every one of y'all that I reached out to is either somebody that I've worked with or want to work with again, because you're an amazing talent, but more importantly, y'all are amazing women. Like, y'all bring a lot to the game. I'm going to be honest. Here we go. I try to do my show to make people think that I'm a broad, right? I'm being honest with y'all too, audience. But keeping it real, y'all bring a lot to Detroit. You get what I'm saying? Y'all set certain standards by the projects that y'all picked and the projects that y'all don't want to do. You get what I'm saying? Y'all bring an element of great talent to film here. And I feel like y'all and others, you know what I mean, should be cast way more than the pretty face and the artificial enhancements. You get what I'm saying? You got a real one, you got a real. Just use it, it's yours. But I'm saying, but we know it's a lot of Instagram models that are booking more because they look good. Yeah. But what's gonna happen when the rubber meets the road and talent had to show up? Work. I mean, when I say talent, now you're not just a good actress or a good actor. It's because you put the work in. You know what I mean? You know what to do when it's overtime and it's 2 minutes left in the game and you tired, because you train. You're good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be working more. I said it. They should be working more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that was. I ain't gonna say nothing else because y'all go. I'm not a thug, but I won't cry. I ain't got the lie. I ain't no thug. No. But okay, some comments. We ain't gonna get all these comments. I know. Y'all go back and look at these comments and talk to these people, please. Okay, here we go. Just a few peaches. She trying. Is that many comments? I'm about to go viral. Okay. Sheesh. Just on what we were saying. I got you. You know what? Let's just do this. Everybody in the comment section, we hear you, and we're gonna go back. We hear you, right? Yeah, call some out. Yeah, just random. Give us some good ones.
Okay, Deborah Lane Spence, I just want to shout her out. She said great platform, but she been riding with y'all the whole.
Oh, that's dope. Thank you, Deb.
Yes.
Lauren Sessions.
Lauren, what's up?
Lauren.
Keita, cast and host.
Oh, love you.
This is good.
Shantae, again, this episode about to help so many. I know y'all helped me today.
Ooh, let's go. Sierra.
Brenda Woods.
That's my mom.
Oh
Thank you.
Ladies, you are beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah.
Wiki, he's been in the whole time too. He has a lot of power.
Wow.
So
Yeah, they're gonna have to go check him.
June Shelton. I feel like actors. These are people who were commenting on that genre piece.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of people.
I see.
Darren
Gotcha.
Brown is in the comments too.
This is good, y'all.
So again, I think yeah.
This is
a lot, y'all.
This is thank you, Peaches, so much. This is so good, y'all. Please, y'all go back and talk to these people I mean, you go right to Facebook and do it, and then y'all know when it's live on YouTube, it's gonna be live, and y'all just share it to y'all people. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
for
thank y'all,
having
thank
us
y'all so
without
much.
Boundary, like you didn't have us cookie cutter, so I appreciate you.
Oh, look, I want y'all to be able to be who y'all are and show the world who y'all are while they're enjoying your art. You know what I'm saying? And so that is dope. I got to do a couple things before I get off of here. Y'all, please go get my new book, How to Win the Room. It's a good book. It's a 6-page digital book, but I'm telling you the stuff in there will change your mind and it'll change your performance and it'll help your confidence a little bit. It's only $7. Y'all, please go get the book. And don't forget to hit us up at otwproductions23@gmail.com, and we will write a monologue for whatever you need. If you're rebranding, if you got an audition coming up, or you just need something to practice with, we got you. Please hit us up. Check out my friend Shantae DeLon's book, ACT. It's a great book. Please go and check it out. It'll bless you. I promise you it will. And then y'all check out these ladies real quick. We got to do not hashtags. Your handle, Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
Heather N. Tibbets on all platforms.
Thank you.
At Zakiyyah BG or ZBG baby. That's easy.
Shelia Johnson on Facebook and OHOO Shelia on Instagram.
I'm actor Kayla Vaughn on Instagram and Kayla Vaughn on Facebook. Kayla Vaughn.
It's the _ Real Cookie on Instagram, and on Facebook it's Cornisha Cookie Smith, child. I had to think of my name. What's my name?
What's my name? No, y'all, please go check out all these women. Follow them, and check out all their projects. Look, if you want to see them on Tubi and they got so many projects you don't know which one, type their name in the search bar, and all of their projects will pop right up. Then it'll be a great time. It's been great. These women are great. This show was great. A lot of healing, I think, happened just now. And so that was really good. We're going to get out of your way. In the great words of Denzel Washington, we'll see you at work.